You've built such a diverse business portfolio. What do you think has been the biggest lesson in entrepreneurship that you can share with our rich girls? Is it hard working with family? Because I work with family. I have family members that are on my team, and I've always said I go against my own rule, and I've always said I'm never going to hire a family member. How are you sharing that with your daughter? So nice to have a girl.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, you get to share all these things.
It's amazing. We even get to talk about producing. I've been producing.
Oh, we're going to talk about it right now.
So, yeah, lighting is top tier. Is it like a beauty filtered out? Love it.
We do everything. I'm like, make it better, make it better, make it better. All right, I need a throwback song. Let's see. Man, one didn't go. Usually they come to me in the middle of the night, but this one didn't come to me in the middle of the night. The Facts of Life is still on my mind.
The Facts of Life.
Remember that show?
Yeah.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life.
That's very on brand for my life.
Ah,
right now.
okay. Yeah. There's a time you gotta grow and show you're growing. Now you know about the facts of life. The facts of life. When the world never seems to be living up to your dreams, and suddenly you're finding out the facts of life are all about you.
I don't know all the words like you, but those lyrics are something else. Those lyrics are good.
It takes a lot to get them right. When you're
I'm going to listen to that in the airport.
Now I'm ready.
My song that was in my head all this morning is Every Little Thing is Gonna Be All Right.
Oh.
Don't worry. Yeah.
About a thing.
About a thing.
'Cause every little thing
is gonna be all right. Amen.
Woo!
Yeah.
Don't worry.
All morning I've been singing that.
About a thing. That's so good. Every little thing.
Yeah. I prayed and then that was my download. That's what I got. I prayed. I'm like, God, just help me to, have some good things to say and to share. And I just kept hearing, don't worry about a thing.
Oh, well, we just going to get right into it. That is the perfect segue.
I feel like I'm in a recording studio.
Yeah, that's familiar.
Yeah.
That's familiar, right? Rise up this morning. It just came to my mind. Smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds pitch by my doorstep, singing sweet songs
Ooh.
of melodies pure and true.
Your voice is so pretty.
Thank you. This is my message to you.
Is that how the song starts?
Don't worry about a thing.
About a thing.
'Cause every little thing's gonna be all right.
Yes.
Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be all right. Woo! We are ready.
We are ready.
I am here. I am here. Welcome back to Her Rich Life, the group chat you wish you were in. Today's guest is someone who needs no introduction, but we're going to give her one anyway. She's an entrepreneur, creative powerhouse, actress, and the daughter of the legendary Rev Run of Run DMC. She's built her own empire while staying true to her roots, navigating fashion, business, and entertainment with style and grace. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the incredible Vanessa Simmons.
That was such a nice introduction. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited for this conversation and to just fill each other's cup up a little bit.
Yes, I love that. Fill each other's cup up. That's exactly what we're going to do. Well, we're going to dive right in.
Okay.
But let me just say, I am thrilled, as you know, to have you here.
And I'm thrilled to be here.
What a beautiful soul.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so you grew up in one of the most well-known families in hip hop. Obviously, I'm from Brooklyn, so I was all in it back then in hip hop. I loved it. I was in the fashion, I was in the music, I was into everything. So what was that experience like for you growing up in front of the world, and how did it shape you today?
That's such a hard question to put into like a few words.
Okay.
I am so thankful for my upbringing and everything that I was exposed to at a young age. And I feel like being around such powerhouses at a young age really gave me the inspiration I needed to really shape my goals, my dreams, and let me know that sky is truly the limit. Like, I saw my dad performing at a young age in front of thousands of people. And where that might seem overwhelming to one person, to me, I was looking, I was like, wow, my dad is up there doing that. So I know that I can go out there and make a difference in the world in a positive way. So it just really fueled me to reach for the stars,
Yeah.
really.
Was it magical as a child? Like, or were you just like, that's just my dad and this was normal? Did you ever look and see all of the following, all of the, celebrity, all of that? And was it magical to you or was it just normal to you?
For a long time, it was just normal because it was what I knew. I was born in 1983, which was the year that my dad started really blowing up with Run
Mm.
DMC. So it's just what I knew. But as I got older, I started to see like everyone's parents that they don't do that. And
Mhm.
so, like I said, it really shaped me to make my goals and my dreams big and know that I could do things as long as I put the work in.
Right.
That is one thing that my dad always wanted us to understand. Like, this type of stuff takes work, it takes dedication, it takes discipline, and it really takes for you to put your all in it. So if you're going to go for it, put all of you in that to make it
Absolutely.
happen.
Absolutely.
So
And you had such a great role model.
yes, he
Yeah.
was the best, and he still is the best. I go to my dad for absolutely
Even now?
even now at 42 years old. I can be like, if I'm having a bad day or I need a little bit of a confidence boost, I'll call him and be like, "Dad, here's my situation. What should I do?" And he'll like give me meditations to do or
Oh my
prayers and scriptures to pull up. Like, he's my own little Neville Goddard.
Wow. So you're a daddy's girl.
I'm a complete daddy's girl. Yeah, it
Wow.
wasn't just the name of our show. Like, I'm a complete, utter daddy's girl.
Wow. What's the relationship with your mom?
The relationship with my mom is excellent. So I don't know if a lot of people realize because people think that my mom on the show is also my mom. That's my stepmom. But we
Uh-huh.
grew up with her from like really young age. My parents separated when I was around 10 years old.
Okay.
So I've been really blessed to have, a stepmom that's in the house with my dad, but then also my mom who is incredible. And my relationship with my mom is everything. Like, I got to see her also be a hard worker, be able to, my parents separated at a young age when she realized that maybe that situation wasn't working for her. So I saw her take herself out of a situation that she felt wasn't serving her and pull her life together and still give us the best example of what a woman is and, to separate from everything you've known
Mhm.
and to take care of 3 kids and just do it. And she's a teacher. She's always continuing her education. She's just
Mm.
amazing. And so I'm very blessed that I do have loving support of a stepmother and a stepdad who I absolutely love and adore. We just get more love. But then my relationship with my mother is fantastic. And I think more people should know like this is the dynamic of our family, which
Yes.
people don't realize because they saw one thing on Run's house and then they didn't realize like, oh, okay, they've got a blended family dynamic going
Right.
on.
That's why I asked about her because, what we see is very different, right, than what probably is going on in the background. So
Yeah.
I love that. And I just have to say, reiterate that you are so blessed to
So
have such a
blessed.
great mother and a great father. Like, that's just rare. You
Yeah.
rarely hear that, especially today.
I have a great family dynamic and a lot of people I can go to that, and that really shapes me to be a better parent. Like, 'cause I was telling you earlier, I have an 11-year-old.
Oh my God, we're gonna talk about that.
Yes,
So excited for you. This is having kids is the greatest gift
it really
of
is.
life. Having grandbabies is even better, but you'll get there.
That's
Take your time. You're not there yet. You're not
I'm
there
not
yet.
there yet,
I'm
not
there,
yet.
but you're not there yet. Okay. When you look back at your childhood with your siblings, what were some of your favorite memories and what really grounded you despite being in the spotlight?
I think the best core memories I have with my siblings growing up is how we all really leaned on each other. Like I said, my parents divorced at a young age, and that is something that did affect me at first
Mhm.
before, it all came together and you see how parents are better, in their own situations
Sure.
than they are together. Um, and so the best memories I have with my siblings are going on vacations. Like, we still laugh and joke about those things. And then with my sister, building pastry was an incredible chapter
Yeah.
for us and being able to be young entrepreneurs and to travel the world. We were traveling the world in our early 20s building this brand. And it's just that was not normal. And when I look back at it now, there weren't a lot of young people doing businesses back then like they are now. To be one of the first, I would say, young African American girls to really show other women that they can do this, that was special. And so me and my sister have endless memories, me and Angela, of just like traveling and creating together. She was the fashion side of it, and I was the business side.
Business side,
So I went to St. John's for communications and business, and she went to FIT for fashion. And so we brought our expertise together, going to school to build pastry. And so collaboration is key.
Yes. We're going to talk about pastries for sure. I'm so interested in that and all the other businesses. Is it pastry?
Pastry. Yep.
Pastry. Okay. So there's a common misconception that children who grow up in the spotlight have everything easy, you're spoiled. It doesn't sound like that's kind of how you grew up. Looks like your parents made you guys work. But what did that look like for you?
Absolutely. My dad let us know early on, like, you're going to have to work. If you want this lifestyle, you want to continue this luxurious lifestyle that you've grown up with, you got to work for it. It does not come easy, and it comes in waves, and you got to know when to pivot, how to pivot, what to do to bring it back there. So our parents were really adamant about us going to school. Like I said, I went to St. John's University after finishing, high school and elementary school. Like, it was always a continuing education so that I had these skills to lean back on. So yes, it was not easy. It's not just like we're spoiled and we get our way. No, we have to really work for it. There are some kids that grow up and they don't have to lift a finger, but for sure the Simmons, we're not.
The Simmons did not sit back and not lift a finger.
No. Yeah, and even today, if I run into something and I go to my dad, like, he's going to give me a meditation, he's going to give me some advice, and he's going to tell me, okay, now go out and go and get it. Like, he'll never let me fall.
Right.
But he will always support me and guide me until I get to where I need to go.
Oh my gosh, you just said something that just hit me in my soul. You said he will never let me fall.
He will never let me fall. I will cry right now.
All the time. I say, I will never let you fall.
But he will not let me believe that it's easy and that that's what life is. Yeah. Life is, you got to go get it.
You have to.
And I'm a go-getter.
I love that. And you're instilling that in your daughter, I bet.
100%. Every single day.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, so tell me, you've talked before about manifestation. We have talked about this.
Yes.
And faith. So two things that seem to like contradict each other sometimes. I teach it, so I hear this all the time. How can you have faith in God and then be manifesting things? So how have those practices shaped your mindset, and what do you do to manifest?
So number one, I totally respect everyone has their own beliefs and how they think things go. I'm huge on my discernment. And so I believe that God gave us certain tools that we could use to lift ourselves up. And I believe that's what manifestation is. It's prayer in action. It's prayer and movement. There are scriptures that say, as a man thinketh, so he is. That is manifestation. And it's a meditation going in and connecting with source, or, what you believe the higher power to be. I believe that to be God and Jesus. That is my faith.
Same.
And so I do believe that manifestation and prayer is all in one.
Yeah.
But that's my belief. And I would never want to push that on anyone else that doesn't believe that or doesn't see that, because that's their discernment.
Sure.
But I know my relationship with God, and I know how he guides me and leads me, and manifestation and meditation, all of that is in one to me. People may disagree.
And that's okay.
What can you do?
Sure. That's okay. It's working for you and it's working for me, and that's okay. And whatever they're doing is working for them. You shared that you were praying this morning and something came to you. You want to tell us what that is and what you felt God was saying to you?
Yes. I woke up, a little bit nervous to come and talk. And, what am I going to share? Am I going to be inspirational? And am I going to leave something impactful behind after our conversation is done? And so I prayed this morning, and I just kept hearing the song, "Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be all right," up until the moment before I walked out of the room. It just would not leave my head. That's the only song that was praying. So I do believe that that was just a sign from God, one of those ways that he just gives you calm and peace. And,
Yes, I love those downloads. They're my favorite, especially when they just pop in like that.
Yeah, it's God, and he's answering you.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So many women struggle with balancing motherhood and relationships and career. We know, right? Oh my gosh. So how do you personally find balance in all of these roles? You're such a successful entrepreneur and businesswoman, and you have growing businesses and a daughter and a relation. Like, how are you balancing that, or are you balancing that? And how do you keep your cup full? It sounds like you just told us a little bit of that, but expand on that for us.
Is there ever really a balance?
I love that answer.
You know, the truth is you always try to find that balance, and I'm
Mhm.
always searching for like not feeling overwhelmed. And when I search for those answers, I find that sometimes you have to put more energy into what needs that attention at
Yeah.
times. So motherhood might need attention a little bit more over days where I need to be focusing on my acting, or on days when I need to be focusing on a business. And you find the flow each day. And I find that by journaling, by writing things down, by just checking in with myself. Where am I feeling depleted for the day? What feels a little bit out of alignment? And that's what I give the most attention for the day. And that changes day to day.
Right.
And that's how I find the true balance of things and try to find that joy with
Yeah.
all of it,
Yeah.
within all of it. It won't always be easy. It's going to be overwhelming. Sometimes you're going to break down and you're going to cry. That is me.
That's
When I say sometimes you're gonna, that's me.
Mhm.
Sometimes I break down and cry, but it's always about checking back in with yourself and finding what needs your attention the most that day
That's right.
and how you can feed that.
I loved your response because I really don't believe in balance.
There is
I just believe in managing,
Yeah,
right? You manage whatever circumstance or season you are in life. But if you really want balance, then you're going to be pretty mediocre, I think. And
absolutely.
so if you want to be extraordinary or highly successful or whatever that looks like for every individual, it's going to come with overwhelm. It's going to come with, all of that. And that's why we pray and we
Yeah.
we cry and we meditate and we
Anytime I
do
feel
this.
overwhelmed, I go to God.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, just show me a sign, give me an
Same.
answer, and
Same.
things will start to flow and just feel better.
Yeah. What does self-care look like for you?
Self-care is
Tell me,
everything.
tell me.
Self-care is how I love on myself. And so
Mhm.
self-care looks different every day. It definitely is starting my day with gratitude. That's number 1. Gratitude is self-care. Filling up your cup, waking up as early as I can before the family wakes up, really, finding the joy before the day starts, setting the tone for the day. So it starts with gratitude, starts with moving my body. It starts with taking care of myself so that I can go out into the world looking and feeling better. I'm all about the skincare,
I was gonna
all
ask
about
you
the
because your skin
things.
is like a doll skin.
Thank
It's
you.
so gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really into skincare. I'm steaming my face. I'm doing all the
Mm.
masks. I'm going to the med spas. Yes, I am,
Me too.
because I am 42 and
Absolutely.
it starts to show up. And so
Absolutely.
taking care of myself in the ways that I feel that would make me feel best about myself so that I can put my best foot forward.
I love that.
Massages,
Oh,
all about that. A good spa. Or if I can't make it to a spa, finding that at-home balance. I have like a sauna blanket, so I'm sweating out the toxins. I have a vibration plate. I am extreme with my wellness modalities and everything that I do. My supplements are also play. They help me
Mhm.
with my mood. They help me with, gut. They help me with all the things that really comprise being the best version of yourself. So that's
Yes.
what self-care is to me, just like loving on myself in every single way I can think of.
I love
And if I
that.
haven't done it, I'll be like, "Oh, let me jot that down so that
Listen, I'm
I'm
writing it all.
taking
I'm
notes." I'm
taking notes.
inspired by other
Yes.
women and what they do too.
I love that. I love that. How are you sharing that with your daughter? She's, preteen.
Yes.
So what does she love to do or what do you all love to do together?
She's into skincare. So
Okay.
we're getting her own skincare. She's
Oh.
into my bathroom cabinet quite often.
She's at that age.
She's at that age,
Mhm.
teaching her about how to love on herself, speak nicely to herself. That's also a part of self-care. Affirmations, affirming yourself. Yeah, just loving on herself a little bit more.
I
And I
love
feel
that.
like I definitely lead by example
Sure.
with that. And then just also teaching her.
Isn't it so nice to have a girl?
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, you get to share all these things
It's
and
amazing.
yeah.
Sometimes she'll come in and she'll be like, "Mom, your makeup, it looks a little cakey. Let me help you there." Or like she'll like help me pick out my outfits. Be like, "You should wear that. You shouldn't wear that."
Boss
So
vibes.
she's a boss.
I'm about to say
She's
boss
born in
vibes.
February and an absolute
What's her sign?
boss. I guess Aquarius.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Oprah's an Aquarius.
Oh, is she?
I think
Love to
so.
hear that.
Somebody do the research. I'm pretty sure. So you are raising a daughter
Yes.
while building a business and in the public eye. What values or lessons are most important for you to instill in her? And how does it differ from your childhood? How does hers differ?
I definitely believe a top value for us is family first. I
Mhm.
think that that's really important. Loving on yourself, making sure that you are putting your best foot forward, but by loving yourself. So definitely like self-care,
Mhm.
family,
I
and
love that.
just honing in on what makes you happy.
Mhm.
I just want her to be happy.
Yeah.
My parents always just wanted me to be happy no matter what I do.
Mhm.
So finding the joy in life every day, even through responsibilities, like find the joy in those responsibilities. I know you don't
Mhm.
want to go to school today. You'd rather
Right.
just stay at home, but find the joy. Like what are your friendships looking like? Honor those. What classes do you absolutely love? Then
Just
dig deeper
dig in there.
into that.
Mhm.
So it's about
Mhm.
teaching her how to find the joy in life and
Yeah.
even through the responsibilities.
I love that. I like through the responsibilities. I like that because it's not always gonna be like you love everything you do.
And responsibilities ain't going away. And they get harder as you get
They
older.
get harder.
Got bills,
That's
we
right.
got homes to
That's
manage,
right.
relationships
Careers,
to keep.
relationships,
It goes
family.
on and it grows and it
Mhm.
grows. So I always want her to be able to find that joy because I've had times myself where I've had to refine the joy and refine the spark
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even with all the external things that I have and material things, it's about the joy.
Yeah. I love that. Family first. So what does that look like for you and your family? I come from a big family and strangely and uniquely enough, we are all very close.
I love that.
Very like we're obsessed with each other, and that's across the entire family, and that's rare, right?
Yeah.
Usually you have something going on. So what does that look like for you and your family?
We're definitely very close, but sometimes life lifes
Yeah.
and, people get into their own worlds, their own bubbles, but it's about always reconnecting when we find that, maybe too much time has passed or we haven't seen each other,
Yeah.
making sure that we connect for the holidays. I
I was gonna
love
ask you about
spending.
that.
Yes, for the last couple of years, we've gotten a really big house and we've spent the holidays together, which is always so amazing. And fingers crossed, we're trying to put something special together this year. And our kids love
Of
doing that
course.
as well, because then the cousins get to come together and they
Right.
just have a blast. And
Right.
so family first is just about always reconnecting,
Mhm.
always checking in, even if it's for something small,
Yeah.
like.
What's unique to your family at the holiday? Like, is somebody like, I don't know, singing or rapping
It
or
is
like,
always different. Last year, we did have, like, a live band playing, and my brother Diggy was, like, on the mic with the band the whole time, just, like,
Uh,
rapping and flowing.
I love that.
It's about good food, it's about good conversation, it's about laughing, it's about
Mhm.
releasing everything
Oh,
that may have happened the past year that wasn't our favorite. It's about just spending time together, putting the phone down, no business, just taking us back to, like, our childhood,
that's
essentially, you
how
know?
many of you are in the house?
Well, growing up,
Yeah.
so there was in my dad's house, it is me, Angela, JoJo, Diggy, Russie, and little Miley. And
Okay.
then on my mom's side, it's me, Angela, JoJo. I have a younger sister named Darian and a younger sister named Tiffany.
Ah, big family.
Huge.
And then everybody has kids, and then you got the cousins, and then
Yeah, most of us have kids. Not everyone has kids yet, but
okay.
most of us have kids.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's so special for them.
It's so special.
Yeah, throw everybody in the house together.
Yeah, it's
That's it.
amazing.
Yeah, it's great. So with faith, a lot of people seem to think some things are linear, right? So all in or you're not faithful enough. How do you make your journey with your own faith, especially during times when you may feel disconnected? How do you make it feel authentic to you and in your alignment?
Hmm. I would say your faith can definitely be tested a lot over the years. I don't
Ooh,
think you
say that.
realize how much until you really are in the thick of adulthood and there's really some things going on that's not all,
Mm.
butterflies and rainbows like you imagined it. And that's when it comes in handy the most. Always so thankful no matter what I'm going through, even if I'm feeling so low, that I have a God to go to and I have my faith to lean on. I can't imagine life without
Can't either.
having God to go to, like, truly. Like, I've been through some really tough months, even this past year, where I'm just like, okay, I'm just release. Like, I can't hold on to it anymore. You could feel tension in your shoulders. And the moment you give it all to God, you
Come down.
feel it.
Yeah.
You feel Him
Yeah.
take it away.
Yeah. What's one of those seasons that you've walked through this year that was really challenging for you?
Having to pivot in my career, there's so much changing in the entertainment industry, so much changing within acting. It's always been my dream to be an actress, and I'm so blessed and so thankful I've got to work with so many amazing actors and on so many great shows and movies. But it was a slow season this year,
Mm-hmm.
and I found myself having to pivot. And in that pivot, I went back to my entrepreneurship because I find that I need to be creative to be happy. And it doesn't have to necessarily be on a TV show or on a movie, but that's where I feel happy and, best. But I was like, you have to be able to find in the in between being happy if you're not on a show. Like, these things don't define you. Being on a TV show, being always hired, that can't be the definition of who you
Right.
are.
Right.
So you need to
Can't be your
find it
identity.
outside of that, in the joys of being a mother, in the joys of just being thankful that you have a home to take care of and to manage. And then, pivoting back into entrepreneurship. It took me a while to get there to realize that this is what you need to do, because you just need to be creative every day.
Right.
So I made a strong pivot a couple of months ago. I'm working with an inventor and CEO, another female founder of a company that she started called Magic Boob. And it is a patented invention that lifts
me.
your boobs up. Yeah, we're empowering women one boob at a time. I like to call it shapewear for your boob. So it's a patented design where the silicone sticky sticks on, and then it has adjustable straps. So it's like the unbra.
Oh,
And
the unbra.
It's like an unbra. It's fantastic. I'm so proud to be a part of it. Not only, just to make money, that's secondary,
Right. That'll
but
come.
to be able to be creative, to be in my marketing bag the way that I love to be, and then also to be empowering women in that way, women who may not have had, surgery or anything done.
Mhm.
They're able to lift up. The befores and afters are crazy.
What?
And I've just been able to have so much fun marketing. We just wrapped up our campaign
Is it out?
last
Is
week.
it out in
It's
the world?
out, it's available, but the rebrand is coming. That's what I've been working with Dr. V on. That's the name of the inventor and the business founder who founded it. And just to be able to collaborate with her and to have that freedom in marketing has been amazing. And I know the impact it will have on women. We already have so many great testimonials, women who absolutely love it, but now it's time to take it a step further. Take it. I'm getting her ready for retail. We've shot the campaign, and it is a good product. Like, it's a great invisible undergarment solution, but then also it just gives you a little lift, and it just can empower so many women to just feel their best in their fashion. Like, I've been limited so many times in my fashion because I'm rather large, and they don't just sit up after you
Right.
turn a certain age.
Right.
So I
Right.
never went and got any surgery. So this bra has given me like freedom in my fashion again. And I want that for other women. And it feels good to be able to create a product or to be involved with a product that gives women that empowerment.
Okay, rich girls, listen here.
Yeah.
The unbra.
Yeah.
The
Magic boob.
It's called Magic.
It's called Magic
It's
Boob.
called Magic Boob. Everyone go get it right now. I'm gonna get it right after right after we're done.
I'll send you some. I'll send you a box. Yeah.
I thank you.
Of
Thank you.
course.
The unbra. I love this. I love this because one of the biggest challenges in fashion right now, for me personally, is wearing things that I can't wear a bra with, but then there's nothing else that really works to
Yeah.
lift them. Like I've tried everything. I've tried everything,
Yeah.
and it's like, why can't we get them? So
And
this
it
is my
sticks
answer.
and it works multiple uses. Like, I've been using mine for like 2 years and it still works. We say it's 14 or 15 uses, but really
It
it
lasts a
sticks and it
long.
lasts. I'm so proud to be a part of it.
And
And
all
it's given
sizes?
me all sizes. We go up to F right now, but we're working on new molds to go higher because we
Oh,
want to be able to serve as many women as possible. And I'm just so proud of it. It's given me my joy back.
yeah.
Like, giving me my power back. That's how you take your power back
Yes.
from situations where, like for me, I was waiting to be hired. Hire me. I'm an actress. Haven't you guys seen my resume?
Right,
And it just wasn't happening. And so I just felt the need to pivot
right.
my attention and to
Right.
put my creativity into another area. And then after I started doing that, then a movie. I just wrapped up a movie 2 weeks
See that?
ago in Kentucky. So
Yeah.
it will flow in its
It will
time
flow.
and in its season.
Yes. To me, one of the biggest signs and one of the most critical things as an entrepreneur is knowing when to pivot.
Yes.
And that is huge. And you did that in that moment.
It's
You
huge.
could sit back and wait and wait and wait and wait, right?
You'll
But
be
then
waiting.
you'd be waiting.
And you won't be creative. You
You'd be
won't be.
waiting.
I wasn't in my creative flow, so I was unhappy.
Exactly.
So I had to find the joy somewhere else.
And then the thing that you surrendered and let go of came right
Yeah.
after you made
And
that
that's all
shift.
to do with my faith also. Like praying to God, God, what do you want me to do? It's like I put this right here in your lap. Just tend to that for a moment while I work behind the scenes for you.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about the movie?
Yes, it was a thriller. It's called They Took My Daughter. I don't know if that
Thriller?
was the working title,
Yeah.
but has a really strong message about sex trafficking and the world that goes on there. And yeah, I had to go in and try to save my daughter from a sex trafficking. It's very intense
Was
and
your
very deep.
actual daughter?
No.
Oh, I was good.
No, my 11-year-old.
was like,
Lord Jesus, no.
that is
Actor-year-old.
intense.
My actress daughter, and she was fantastic. The whole cast, the crew.
Wow.
We filmed in Kentucky. It was amazing.
Oh, wow. Awesome. I love that. Can't wait to see it. Is it out or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Just 2 weeks ago, so maybe a couple of months. Check back in. We'll be out.
Yeah. I'll text you. When is it coming out? I want to see it. In the movies.
We'll get you. We need you at the premiere. Hopefully, it'll be here in Atlanta. A lot of the
I don't care
creatives were
where it
here
is.
in Atlanta.
I will be there. I will
Yeah.
be there. You tell me when and where, and I will
would
be
love
there.
that.
So you've always had this entrepreneurial spirit. We hear that from pastry with Angela to your current projects. Can you tell us about your journey entering into entrepreneurship with your sister? How was that? And was that hard? Was it hard working with family? Because I work with family. I have family members that are on my team, and I've always said I go against my own rule, and I've always said I'm never going to hire family members, and then I still end up doing it, and it's been okay. I mean, it's it's not like we never get into it, and there's never a disagreement.
Yeah.
But it's been okay. So how's it been for you?
Working with family can definitely be tricky.
Yeah.
It definitely takes a level of care and,
Yeah.
how you should approach it. But I love working with family.
Mhm.
It was the best time ever, like I was saying earlier, just to have the opportunity to do that and at such a young age was incredible.
Mhm.
And we got into it because my dad had run athletics at the time. He was doing some sneakers that were very successful. We were doing runs house and we're like, Dad, can we make a female version of your sneaker? He's like, that's just not how it works. You guys have to make a pitch. I don't know. And so Angela and I sat down. She put her fashion sense. I put my marketing sense, and we came up with pastry because we're like, how fun could we have with that theme of
Mhm.
all the different pastries and putting those colors onto sneakers and then creating something that we felt was a void in the market, which is really important when
Sure.
building a company is you want to make sure that it has that authentic stamp of
Yes.
you on it and nothing else that you're really copying. Inspired, yes, but make sure that your product and what you're doing has that stamp of authenticity from you. So
Mhm.
we sat down and we brainstormed for what seemed like forever, and we came up with idea for pastry. And we went to my dad's business partners, and they heard us out. And we were like sitting there crossing our fingers, praying like, what's going to happen? And they agreed. They invested in us to, make our sneakers, and it ended up being a huge success. And it was an incredible journey. Really taught me a lot, but we had a lot of great inspiration to look at.
Mhm.
See, Kimura had baby fat at the time, and she had turned that into an incredible world. And we were just completely inspired, like going to the fashion shows, seeing, what it's like creating and, making the different designs and fashions and setting the trends. And we were like, yeah, we want to do that. And even with my Uncle Russell and my dad and everything that they do, they were setting trends. And so that's what we really wanted to do. And we wanted to be able to serve a community by creating a sneaker that we felt really wasn't out there. Something
Right.
that was fun and girly and
Right.
for girls by girls who just got it.
And you did that.
And we had thank you.
Did that.
We had a blast.
Will it ever come back?
We've discussed it. Oh no. We've discussed it. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no.
Yeah.
There may be room for more collaborations from Angela and I to come that would be similar and within that world.
That's awesome. You guys did that thing.
Thank you.
So I love that. Let's talk about Sugar Me.
Mm-hmm.
How did you become involved with that brand?
Well, Sugar Me was my baby that I was building before COVID. And it was just because it was birthed out of my love of just self-care, bath
Mhm.
world. skincare, just taking care of yourself. And that's what that was really about. Unfortunately, COVID came around and a lot of businesses just started to fold. My partners, were no longer able to sustain it. And it's one of those businesses that just didn't get to go to the heights that I really wanted it to. But that is the world of an entrepreneur.
So
sometimes you'll build businesses that go and they, sky's the limit. And sometimes you build businesses that fizzle out, and it can be embarrassing in the moment, but then you realize that this is what entrepreneurs do.
Totally.
We try businesses and we keep trying, we keep going, and we rebrand it until you get it and it sticks. So unfortunately, Sugar Me didn't get to go to the heights, but I mean, I could always revamp it.
Sure.
The Instagram is still there and it still has such an amazing concept behind it. I've actually seen a lot of businesses come and do like bakery style skincare. So every time I see that, I always think to myself, like, you were on to something, there. So yeah, I was doing that before COVID, and a fashion company with my daughter called Glitter and Lace. That we may revisit because now she is really into costume design and she's taking classes at school already in 6th grade.
Wow.
She's helping to design the costumes for the school play coming up. They're doing a production of Mean Girls, and she's doing the costumes right now for
She's creative.
She's creative. I'm so proud of her.
Oh, wow.
And she's doing the costumes for upcoming Halloween. What do they have? The haunted house at school. And so in her costume design class, they're making the costumes for the productions. And so we may revisit the Glitter and Lace, which was the sister company of Sugar Me.
Got it. You, to me, are a brand builder beast.
Thank you.
Like, you know how to conceptualize a brand and then bring it to fruition, but in such an elegant, relevant way.
I just have so much fun doing it.
You can tell.
It brings me to life to be able to take a concept and be like, okay, let's put this together with this and let's just go for it. And I'm not afraid. And my dad always taught us, like, don't lead with fear, just lead with that creativity.
Right.
And what could be, and just go for it.
You said it could be embarrassing. Here's what to me is embarrassing is not trying. That's embarrassing. Trying and not getting it to exactly where you thought it was going to be, that's a win. Right?
Yeah.
You probably learned so much along the way, right?
I did.
Take it into the next
It just
thing.
hurts when you connect yourself to a business and it just doesn't go the way you imagine or you envision.
Yeah.
It can be hurtful. It can be embarrassing, especially when you have a huge platform and there's people looking and they're like, wait, what happened to that company? And it's just like, you know what?
Been there.
Ish happens.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah, you were working.
Yeah.
That's what it means. You were working. So between pastry, Sugar Me, Glitter, and Lace, and everything else you've touched, you've built such a diverse business portfolio. What do you think has been the biggest lesson in entrepreneurship that you can share with our rich girls?
The biggest lesson, there are many, 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 many lessons, but I would say perseverance. You just got to keep going. You cannot let the challenges and the bad times get you down. The best entrepreneurs, the best business women that they've gone through a number of challenges, and it's how you respond to those challenges that will determine your outcome. Yes. You got to know how to keep your peace and not let the challenges dictate how you'll feel, or let your feelings dictate, what you'll put into it. You got to get over it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get over it. You got to push through. And perseverance is just one of those things. Even if you have a business you feel like you've put 7 years into and you're like, it's not working. But if you have a vision, you have a goal, you have that in your heart, just keep going. Just keep going. You never know where it could lead you. Like, there's so many business women that I look up to that you hear their stories of things that if they didn't keep going, we wouldn't have amazing products and things like that. There's so many women I listen to that I'm like, okay, the name of the game is to keep it moving, keep it pushing, and persevere. Just keep it going and do it one step at a time. You ain't going to build Rome in one day.
No.
It's small steps, small steps. And one day you'll look up and you'll be an overnight success.
Yeah.
It's not overnight.
It's
we know
not
it.
Overnight. Right.
Yeah.
But listen, in today's world, all right, we have so much more available to us, so much more resources. So tell me tell the rich girls.
Yeah.
3 things someone can do today who has a great idea, a great brand concept. what would be like step 1, step 2, step 3?
Step 1 would be to map it out. Write your ideas down, make them plain, get a journal, dedicate that journal to your business and what it is that you want to do, and map it out. Map it out in seasons. You have phase 1, what that first year will look like. Phase 2, how you build. Phase 3, how you scale. I think that that's the best way to do it, is writing it all down and making it plain. I have endless journals filled with ideas and that I could always go back to when I'm building and be like, okay, wait, you had this idea. Now it may have grown a little bit,
Yeah.
but now you have all those ideas. That is your blueprint, is that first, push into what that vision was. So you have to write it down, make it plain. Get a mentor would be number 2. Get someone that you can go to, someone that you trust that may have gone where you're going or just has the skills and the resources and the wisdom to speak into you, because
are gems.
collaboration is definitely key. You can't go the limit by yourself. You can't go to the top by yourself. You need somebody. And you may not be able to get the team necessarily that you want in the beginning, but you can find someone that could help just fill you up when you feel low, because the low times will come.
Oh, yeah.
Help you to shape you, to lead you in the right direction.
Yes. So mapping, step 1.
Mapping.
Mentorship. Step 2.
So important. And number 3, just go for it. Just do it.
Do it.
If you don't do it, it can't happen. One foot in front of the other. Small baby steps.
If you don't.
Yeah. One step in front of the other. Just do it. Just do it. Don't overthink it, because I'm an overthinker, and overthinking can definitely hold you back. Don't overthink it. It's not as complicated as you really think. And we have so many resources we can use online, so many inspirations, so many podcasts we can go and listen to. I absolutely adore Emma Green. I love listening to her talk. And I'm just like, wow, I just felt so filled up by listening to one interview where I'm like, okay, now I'm going to go back to the drawing board with what I just listened to. And I feel revved up and ready to go. That's the power of having a mentor. She may not realize that she's like one of my digital mentors.
Of course.
We can find mentors online even. There are so many places that you can find mentors.
Right. If you don't have the resource to hire someone, you will in time.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, it's out there. YouTube has everything, right? Podcasts, like it's out there.
Over COVID, when we were home and we were stuck in the house board, I was watching every endless masterclass, from acting to business, all of the master classes. And I would just jot down all the things, print out all the pamphlets that they would give you, and just apply it wherever I can. To this day, I still apply those things.
During COVID, nose down.
I love master
3 years nose down, just learning, and executing, learning, executing, right? Doing both.
Yeah.
So I love that. Let's pivot a little bit.
Okay.
You've been in a long-term relationship with Mike Wayans.
Yes.
Who comes from the legendary Wayans family, a dynasty, comedy, entertainment. How did you two first meet, and what initially drew you to each other?
Well, we met pretty young. We met, ironically, 10 days before I was moving to LA, or making a move to LA. We met out just at a night out, and I was moving to LA. Well, coming to explore LA to see if it could be a possibility.
Did you know
for me
each other at all?
No. We just met through mutual friends. We're out. He's like, "Oh, you're coming to LA? I can show you around."
Yeah.
We were just friends, and then it grew from there. But I must say, they are incredibly private, and so that's why I really don't put a lot of highlight and talk a lot about that. My relationship
sense.
is just because they are private, so I don't even like to dive into it. I feel like even this is
It makes sense.
too much.
No, it makes sense.
So yeah, there are certain things I like to keep secret and sacred to myself,
I
because
get
people
that.
have a lot of opinions and things they feel, and I just can't even feed into it or give into it.
No, I
and
get that.
not
Yeah.
even discuss it. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things where that's just
I totally get that.
my
And you know
safe
what? In
space.
life, when you're so exposed, you have to find something that is sacred to you.
You have to.
Everybody has everything that's yours.
And everyone wants to know, but is it really because they care, or just because they're nosy?
Oh, well, girl. Let's answer the question. Let's answer the question. I mean, they don't care.
Yeah,
Right? They can't
it's
care
just to
because
have
they're
more
not
info.
connected to you.
Yeah.
Right? So you have to decide what you want to
Yeah.
share and what you don't.
But I love everyone's support and interest in it. But I'm just like, I'll just leave
keep
that. That's my little family unit, and how we live is for us. And
Of course, I totally get that. So you're in such a season of growth between motherhood, entrepreneurship, new projects. Tell us more about your most recent business venture. What's the most recent one, the one that you're working on now that you're ready to share with the world?
Yes, the most recent business venture is Magic Boob, what we were
Okay,
talking
so
about
that is the
earlier.
most recent one.
And yeah, that's what I'm putting my all into. And then I have a couple of women that have been reaching out that want to work with me. Some really great inventions and things. I feel like I have my own little
Oh,
Shark Tank
that's
going
almost
on.
that's what it reminds me of.
I
So
was
people
actually
are
on a
like
show
pitching
like
you.
that. Yeah, I was on a show called Queen Boss years ago with Tracy
Yeah.
Edmonds. Yeah, and it was all about women coming to pitch. And I feel like it kind of manifested into my life where now women come to me and they have ideas and they're like, "How can you help?" And I'm like, "Oh, I can't do you can't do it all at once." That's
Right.
another good, like, thing to
Mhm.
bring up for women in business is, like, time management, and when you're giving your all to one thing, make sure you're giving all
To
of
that
you
thing.
to that and
Mhm.
then circle back around. So there are some more business ventures to come.
Wow.
Definitely am getting back into skincare and body care, and then some other interesting ventures that are coming up, and I'm really excited.
How does your day look? Give us a day in the life. Because you're doing so much, so many
Yeah.
right? So what is it? Are you having meetings all day? Are you working from home mostly so you can be with your like, what does that look like?
It really depends. Every day is a little bit different, especially when you factor in acting, because then the days when I am on a set, it's all I'm an actress, and
Oh, that's it.
that is that. So I will focus on that. But a typical day would be I like to wake up pretty early. I like to start my day meditating,
Mm,
moving my body a little bit, get
mhm,
my daughter to school. That's really important to me to be
mhm,
really hands-on mom,
mhm,
and make sure that she has everything that she needs to be a success at school. And then I'll come back, I'll do some emails, Zoom meetings. I like to go to the roof, meditate, journal, and just jot down my goals.
mhm,
But that's like on an off day. But on an on day, it depends what the day calls
mhm.
for.
Wow. I mean, I just envisioned like meeting after because you have so much,
Yeah.
so much you're doing, so much going on.
It's all about time management. And like I said, my journals are my everything. And that's how I stay,
Mhm,
on top of everything. Just journaling and making little schedules for myself to stay
mhm.
on top of everything.
Do you have a team
I
that supports
do.
you?
I
Okay.
do. A
Okay.
team is really important. I
It's
would like a
everything.
personal manager, like someone who comes in and manages my every step so I can be more
Yeah.
effective, but
Yeah.
that will come later on down the line. But I do
Yes.
have a team of managers, PR, assistants, people that just help me to be the best that I can. Like I couldn't do anything without a good team.
Yeah, the same, same. So finally, what does her rich life mean to you?
Her rich life. I'm going to be really intentional with my answer. Her rich life means being intentional about what you're putting out, being intentional about how you're living each day and each moment and the things that you are working on that are important to you. And her rich life means finding the joy. Like I said, I had to find my spark again this year. And so I really had to question a lot of things and rework and heal in a lot of ways. And a lot of that was introspective work and just, I guess, finding the spark, living in the spark, living in the joy, living in the light.
When you this word joy that you've been repeating today is just resonating so much with me, just in my soul, because we think of happiness, but joy is different,
Mhm.
right? You can find joy in things that don't actually make you happy,
Yeah.
and that's a deeper sense of like gratification
Yeah.
is joy versus just happy. To me, happy is fleeting.
Joy is with gratification, and other people can feel joy radiate off of you. And so
Mm,
that's
it's
my
deeper.
goal. I want other people to be affected by the things I do, other people to feel inspired and to know that they could do it as well. I feel like I've been given an incredible platform over the years and I'm very blessed, but I want to make sure that I'm making the right impact
Mhm,
every single day through the projects that I do. Like they
mhm.
bring me great happiness, but I want other people to also feel that and know, you know what? I can. Just like when we were building pastry, like I feel like so many young women were inspired and they would come up to us and be like, like now I have an idea for a business. I want to do that. That makes me feel good.
You just said something that made me think. So can you tell our rich girls How do you decide which idea to go with or which opportunity to go with? Because I get this all the time. I have so many different ideas and and you got to land on one. I mean, you got to
Gotta
start
land.
from, right? So what is it that they should be looking for, right? Is it a feeling? Is it a discernment? What is it that what's the
I
ingredients?
think the ingredient is different for everybody. It's
Mm,
very personal. Um, but I would say it's a feeling. It's a discernment for me. Like I have to discern. I have to pray about everything that I do.
mhm.
So for me, it's always going to lead back to my faith.
Yeah. How do you manifest your biggest, wildest dreams?
I'm still doing that. So
Uh,
you guys gotta stay tuned.
I love that. I'm still doing that.
I'm still doing that. Yeah.
That's so
It's
good.
coming, it's coming along. It's evolving nicely though. I can honestly say that I'm proud of me. I've overcome a lot privately. So yeah.
You've done that well.
Thank you.
Yeah, you've done that well. Let's play a little game and then we'll wrap it up. It's called Cash or Trash.
Cash or trash?
Cash is a yes, trash is a no.
Mhm.
Okay. Family reality TV shows featuring your kids. Cash or trash?
Mm.
Want to earn high returns on real estate without flipping houses or being a landlord? Inside the Mogul Mama Investors Club, everyone gets the same return no matter how much you invest, and you can start with as little as $500. Join the club today at herrichlifepodcast.com/mogul.
Mm. I loved what we did with Run's House. I loved how it brought our family together, but reality TV has changed so much and the production of it also. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna have to say.
Trash. I'm with you on that one.
Unless someone, I know that there are some amazing families out here that
Yeah.
can come and
Right.
show us something different.
Right.
But for me and my home, I'm just gonna say trash.
Yeah, that's not for you. Okay. Cash or trash? Telling white lies to avoid the truth.
Trash.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cash or trash? Maintaining friendships that no longer serve you.
Trash.
Is it easy for you to walk away?
No, absolutely not.
Mm.
Especially if they're long-standing relationships.
Have you had to?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
are
we all do.
some situations you have to walk away from, and it's hurtful. It's painful. It hurts.
I know.
It's like a breakup.
It
It is a
is.
breakup.
Oh, I know. The grief. You have to go through grief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, staying around a situation that isn't serving you
Yeah.
and maybe toxic in ways is definitely trash.
Yeah. Totally agree. Okay. Cash or trash? Sharing phone passcodes with your partner. This is good for our girls.
This is cash.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right? You have nothing to hide.
you're establishing trust
Right.
and loyalty. You don't always have to go through it. You don't always
Right.
have to you know, hopefully you never have to go that route.
Right.
But just establishing that respect and loyalty
Yeah.
between one another to know
And
that there's nothing
transparency.
to transparency. There
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
Nothing that's being hidden. So
Yeah.
cash.
Yeah. Same. Cash or trash? Going 50-50 on bills with your partner.
Everyone's relationship is different.
Mhm. Yeah.
A little bit of cash, a little bit of trash. I don't
I
know.
like that answer. Both. I like that. Cash and
It just depends.
trash.
Everyone goes through seasons. Things happen. So
Yeah.
a little bit of both.
I like that. Let's see. Cash or trash? Couples therapy.
Cash.
Okay, agreed. I love that. Yeah, we all
Therapy in any form is cash.
listen. In any form.
Any form.
100%. You hear that? Any form. Therapy, cash. Yes, we're cash on that. Listen, I couldn't thank you enough for doing this, honestly.
Oh my God. It's been amazing. It's been so nice talking to you.
Such an honor. You are such a brand building beast. That's my name.
Thank you.
Brand building beast.
I'm gonna take that with me. B.
Yeah, I got my 333, so we're gonna do BBB
Yeah.
for you.
Better Business Bureau.
It's better than a Better Business Bureau. It is a brand building beast.
I love that. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I admire you so much. I've just learned so much about you, and I'm like, my goodness, you're doing so many amazing things, and you're such an amazing actress, and all the things. So I couldn't be more thrilled. Thank you for your insights, for your energy, for your honesty, for your
Thank you.
transparency. Your entrepreneurial journey is an inspiration.
And we didn't even get to talk about producing. I've been producing.
Oh, we're going to talk about it right now.
So yeah,
What?
I started a wellness platform when COVID was happening because I felt like more people needed to be inspired just wellness wise. It's
Yeah.
called Euphoria, spelled U4IA. And I didn't know. Everyone's like, well, what's the business model behind it? What? I'm like, I'm just inspiring people, you know?
Uh-huh.
And that ended up turning into what I am now building a production company called Euphoria Films. And we have our first film that is making its rounds in festivals right now called Always Enough that I produced with my good friend Regina Oliver, who stars in it. She's incredible human, incredible actress, incredible filmmaker. And our film just went to the Mental Filmness Awards, which is all about movies that have, you know, a theme of mental wellness.
Oh, I
And so
love
it's a short
this.
film just about feeling enough. It's visual poetry in motion. And so I am getting more into producing films that I feel like can have a good effect on our mental, our senses, just all of the things, all things wellness. Because we did talk about my love for wellness and how
Right.
I'm about all the things,
Yes.
but just putting that into motion a little bit and bringing that full circle. Now we're starting Euphoria Films. So we are
Euphoria
online,
Films.
Euphoria. You'll find like I write columns for a magazine called Brown Style Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just write different wellness entries every single month. And now it's building to become its own production company.
Oh my God. Euphoria Films.
Euphoria Films.
And the movie is called
Always Enough.
Always
And you
Enough.
can view it now up until November 5th.
We can view the movie now?
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Oh, please.
Yeah, it's called Always Enough and it's at the Mental Filmness Festival right now.
Oh, I love
Digitally.
this. Okay, another thing we're adding. Brand building beast and now producer of
Yes.
films.
Executive producer.
Wow.
Really
I
exciting.
love that. Okay, call me when you need something.
You want to act?
Yeah.
Okay.
Girl, of
Let's
course.
create.
I want to do whatever.
Let's
I can do it.
create. We should create a movie about a woman who manifests everything she's ever dreamed, but we put a little psychological thriller element
That's
in
my
there.
story. That's my
Yeah.
life. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Let's do it.
Done. Did you get that, guys? Did you get that? We just gonna produce a movie right here, right now. I'm in. I'm all the way in. Whatever you
Yes.
need, whatever you're doing, I want to be a part of. So
I
thank
want
you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Your team is fantastic. Everything has been amazing. I loved being here, so I would definitely come back again.
Thank you. And we're going to do it again.
Let's do
That's
it.
for sure. Thank you so much. To everyone listening, make sure you follow Vanessa, keep up with her projects, and remember to follow the channel and subscribe and share it with your girlfriends. And this is the group chat you want to be in, so don't miss it. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Lisa. Cheers. That felt like that was just a chat with a
girlfriend
girlfriend.
conversation.
I'm so happy to get to know you and to
love
be here. I
that.
feel like I've known you.
I feel like I've known
And you said
you
you're
for
from
so
Brooklyn.
I'm from
like
Brooklyn, yeah. Hey, Rich Girls. Thanks so much for tuning in to Her Rich Life. If you love this episode, be sure to follow us on all social media platforms at Her Rich Life Podcast. New episodes drop every other Monday at 6 p.m. on Spotify and all other streaming platforms. So don't forget to like, share, and drop the link in your group chats with all of your BFFs. So let's keep building this rich, powerful community together. Till next time, stay rich in mindset, confidence, and in purpose.